Hi Aquarius, come on in, welcome. This is going to be a general love reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or any who feel drawn to watch. I will draw some cards for you and your energy here, your person here, and somewhere, maybe everywhere, some cards for the connection and the energy between you. I'm going to start with an oracle card for you, for your person, and the energy between you, or the connecting energy first, just as a higher level message, what you're learning from each other, why it is that you're going through right now, the lessons, or just whatever message Spirit feels needs to come through for you to see or hear from a higher perspective. So I'm going to draw the top card for you, the bottom card for your person, and I will shuffle out the connecting energy. So for you, Aquarius, we have Horse. I feel like Gemini had this as well. Horse, care for others and let them be free. Kind of a different message. I mean, first of all, I will say Horse is a very powerful powerful animal. And you, I feel, are very powerful. But I'm also getting a different message for you than I got for Gemini. I feel like there's a lesson in attachment for you, in loving and letting go, giving others that space to roam free, without the fear that they're not coming back. Just getting that for you. For your person, we have Parrot. Listen intently to understand. I feel like your person is learning about their intuition through you. I feel like they are learning that maybe they could be a Gemini, that Geminis talk a lot. They have a lot to say. I feel like they're learning to slow down and to hear what is not being said. I feel like to really understand their intuition and the intuitive nudges that they're getting. Wow. And this is a big message. I feel like this attachment coming through. You have Wolf between you. Be independent, but work together. Definitely a feeling of community pack energy here with this, with your cards. But I feel like the biggest message or the lesson is to recognize your strengths independently, and together, but to allow that room for movement or freedom, to not cling too tightly that this has to be here, you have to be around me all the time, both of you. And I feel like your person is needing to hear or understand what isn't being said, to hear what is being said and to truly understand it, to listen intently, to slow down and recognize that you do have this fear or anxiety around separation, and that they need to become aware of that and understand that, and that you guys are going to learn how to work independently but together. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look at your cards, your tarot, and see what messages are there for you. What guidance, clarity, confirmation, just what messages does Aquarius need to hear or see, please, Spirit? First card is the Sun. It's a card of Leo. It doesn't have to be. That is actually a polar opposite of Aquarius. So to me, there's something about balance within that. Balancing the extremes. Balancing the extremes of independence and community. Cooperation. But there's healing coming. Insight, clarity. This is beautiful. This is the happiest card in the deck. I feel like things are looking up. Things are starting to feel better. You're getting some clarity and even inspiration. What else for Aquarius, please, Spirit? Temperance. Is that an Aquarius card too? No, it's a Star. I feel like Temperance is Sagittarius. There is balance. There's healing. I feel like this card speaks to alchemy. And again, that's kind of the perfect message for this energy that I'm getting. There's this alchemy or this alchemization happening between the two of you, alchemizing independence and cooperation to create something new, something more. That space for you both to be independent, but to bring fully yourselves to this, to work together. There's alchemy happening. There's divine intervention happening in the background to help you guys achieve this. Three of Wands. You know this is coming. You know it's happening. I feel like you're actually aware of this, that this is something that you need to work through. Three of Wands is the only card in the Wands that's... Wands and fire are all about action, and it is the only card in the suit of Wands that the action is inaction. Waiting, watching. Not waiting, standing around, not doing anything, but not focusing on this, not trying to push the wheel, letting things happen, knowing that this is occurring and having that faith and trust. It's like you see the ships in the harbor, or this card came up yesterday and I talked about bread, like banana bread. You've put the bread in the oven, it's baking, it's almost time. You can see the crust forming. You stick your knife or your toothpick in to check for that doneness, and it's still a little bit wet. But you know that bread is going to finish baking and come out of the oven. It's like you have a certainty. You have a knowing that this is happening, that this healing is happening, and that you guys are going to figure out how to accomplish this, to overcome this. Judgment. I feel like, judgment is a wake-up call. It's making a judgment, making a choice. It's recognizing or hearing the calling of your life's purpose. I feel like that is what is coming out of this. I feel like something about figuring out how to be independent and work together is going to bring a shift and a change. It isn't here yet. It's not here yet because it's still forming. It's still being alchemized. But when it does arrive, there will be no denying what you're hearing, what you're understanding. I feel like together you guys are going to come into an awareness of a life purpose, something that you are to do, that you have chosen beforehand to do together, and you're going to become very, very aware of that. But this alchemy has to happen first. There has to be this healing or this balance of this attachment, and also your person, I feel like tapping into their intuition. I don't know why that is really strongly what is coming to me with that Parrot card. Listen intently to understand. I feel like they are, through this whole experience, they are really getting in touch with their intuition, and I feel like they actually have a pretty strong intuition. Four of Swords, healing. It is retreat. I feel like there could be a bit of a kind of a pullback either from your person or you or both of you in order for this healing to happen. This is spiritual healing. And it's also catching up on your rest, just fortifying your soul. What else for Aquarius, please? Six of Cups is in reverse. I feel like what you're healing is the disappointments of the past. It is on your side. Maybe they are as well, but you're healing the disappointments of the past. I feel like in looking at your attachment style, in having to release certain circumstances, I'm not understanding why. I feel like you're healing that. You're coming to understand or see why, how maybe you just held on too tightly and that choked the life out of that situation. Something that has been hard for you to look at or recognize. I'm getting tingles as I say that. What else for Aquarius? The Hanged Man and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're going through this. You are looking at things, looking at your past in a different way. You're getting some new perspective. You're doing healing, and you are changing. You are being tempered as this hanged man and as this caterpillar going into the cocoon in order to be reborn or alchemized. That is alchemization, something different into something new, into a butterfly. And you are going to emerge as this Queen of Swords. It's air energy. It's perfect that it came out for you. It is the card of Libra, but it's air. So to me, this is you, and this is your story here. You're going to emerge as this Queen of Swords. You're going to know your truth. You're going to be very solid within it, and you're going to be able to effectively communicate about it. Queen of Swords also cuts away any things that do not serve her. I feel like what you are going to do through this is to cut away the things from the past that you have been clinging to, the heartbreaks, the pains, the disappointments. You're going to see it for what it was, and you're going to be able to let go of the heartache that you have been clinging to, or the way that not understanding this has prevented you from moving forward. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, walking away, leaving something in the past. You're definitely leaving something in the past. You're healing this and you're going to move forward. Let's take a look at your person. What do we have for Aquarius' person of interest and love, please, Spirit? What they're working through, what messages, guidance, clarity do we need to see or hear, please, Spirit? Okay. Three of Swords. Ooh. I don't know if it came from you or if it was someone else in their life, but they have suffered if it could have been recently or it could have been in the past, they have suffered a deep, deep heartbreak that was a complete tower in their life. Everything came crumbling down with this King of Wands energy. I feel like really this heartbreak in this tower with this King of Wands, it's not in reverse, but I feel like it has shaken their self-confidence. I feel like maybe they have been very, very confident in the past and they went charging into a situation. Could have even been with you, and your past caused some blockages as well. But they went charging into this situation and it led to a tower and a heartbreak, or heartbreak and a tower for this person. And they're not feeling very confident right now. For Aquarius' person, please. Princess of Cups or Page of Cups. This is a message of love or an apology, or to me both. It's small, but it is a message of love. Maybe that's you bringing that into them. Let's see what else comes up with that. Maybe they're bringing this to you. I don't know. Because we have this Six of Cups here upright next to this apology message of love card. And it's crossed by the King of Swords, which is actually the card of Aquarius. Not even going to go into the whole rest of it. It's you. This apology, and for this past, they're reminiscing about the past. They want this message of love. Either they're waiting or they want this message of love for you. They could have gone charging into you with this message of love and you weren't ready. You weren't ready for it yet. Or vice versa. You came charging in with this message of love and they weren't ready for it yet because they were still healing from this heartbreak. Or they are still healing from this heartbreak. The Hierophant. Yeah, they're still in this process. Upright, this is leveling up, the Hierophant, taking something to a next level, learning, growing, evolving, really learning lessons. It is crossing. Your person is still working through this. I feel like they're still so affected by this tower and heartbreak. And it could be you, but that's not really what I'm feeling. I feel like it's from their past, but they're so affected by this, they're not getting this lesson yet because they can't listen intently enough to understand. They're still hearing it through this wounded lens. Or they are waiting for this apology and this forward movement in order to level up. The Chariot's in reverse. There's no forward movement right now with your person. It's the card of Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but there's no forward movement because they're not in balance. Because they're not learning the lesson yet. Crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. They're not putting in the work right now. I feel like they're not listening. They're not paying attention. I feel like they want to, but they're not even balanced enough to do the work, to focus. I feel like they can't focus right now. King of Cups, Nine of Cups. They have very, very, very deep emotions for you. You are their happiness. You are their wish fulfillment, their dreams coming true. This is exactly what they want. They are not expressing the depth of this or how much they have invested in this. I feel like how much emotionally they have invested in this, even though they haven't really communicated it to you yet. They want this. They want to go after their dreams with you. They want this 9 of Cups. They want to make it happen. I think that they're trying to... I feel like they're just in the beginning process of really starting to do this healing. Like, they can't even acknowledge this to you yet. They feel it, but they can't even admit it. I feel like they're not even really admitting this to themselves yet. They've got something to overcome. They really have something to overcome. 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. They are defensive. This is the wounded warrior. They have been deeply, deeply wounded. And they are... got a lot of emotion. I feel like they are struggling to find the balance between the heart and the head right now. Wow. This is where the energy is for them right now. It could be different tomorrow or next week, but this is just what you need to know about where they are right now. Let's take a look at the connection between you. What does Aquarius need to see or hear, please, Spirit, in terms of the connection between you and their person of interest and love? What is the connecting energy in this connection? I do want to say there's definitely a recognition of counterparts with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. There's definitely a balance. You're very compatible and well suited, and I think you both are aware of that. Aquarius, that's just too many. Queen of Cups. Yeah, and Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Again, you're very well suited, very well balanced. There's a lot of emotion in this. There's a lot of compassion and love and a lot of intuitive understanding. I'm just getting when you could have children maybe together, separately. Someone has children, I feel like, and or one of you is very mature, very nurturing, and very motherly, whether you're the masculine or the feminine, very mothering, has that very maternal energy about you. And the other one is, I'm not saying immature, but they're needing to be nurtured. Like this child, they need that love and that nurturing that this maternal energy provides. There's a lot of love and emotion in this. And I'm getting a healing energy, a protective energy. Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Four of Cups is a card about dissatisfaction, boredom, a feeling of ennui. It's also a divine cup being offered, and there's the potential for this to become a missed opportunity. I feel like with this Ace of Swords, that's actually what I'm getting with this card, is that there's a realization that, I don't want to say time is running out. It's not that, but there's a realization that this is a divine cup and that it could become a missed opportunity. All right, things are going to shift. I feel like it comes with this Ace of Swords that's coming into the picture here. Things are going to shift, and there is going to be communication and or action, a lot of quick communication and action. Movement within this. I feel like something's going to break through for your person, even though I'm not really seeing it here yet. And how now we have the Chariot upright. The Eight of Cups is about walking away. You know, you could come in to communicate to your person that this isn't moving. You know that they need to follow their own path for now, and that you will follow yours. You're finding your strength to care for others, but let them be free. And you could be coming in to communicate this to your person, that you're moving forward, walking away from this, at least for the time being, and that could be exactly what they need to wake them up, because here's this Chariot upright charging forward. Stop, don't go, wait, let me meet you, wait, no, don't go. The Chariot's very determined and focused energy. And we have the Page of Wands. there's a new spark. There's a new excitement within this to learn, to grow, to have new opportunities, reignited passion. There's the potential outcome between Aquarius and their person, please, Spirit. Anything else? Okay. Eight of Cups crossed by the Magician. Ace of Cups crossed by the Magician. This is that cup of love, that new emotional beginning, that both of you pouring into this and offering it to one another. It's here. It's gonna take some time to manifest this. The Magician's card of Virgo or Gemini. This is the master manifester, able to bring anything to life, any idea, desire. They have all the tools. They are in balance. It's here. It isn't going anywhere. This cup of love is genuine. It is going to be manifested. I'm just getting, this is going to bring a shift and a new beginning, this truth and this communication about the thought or the potential or the, I'm going to let you have your freedom. No, I don't want that. I want you. And it's going to bring a new passionate beginning, but this manifestation, I feel like, is going to take some time. This still speaks to me a bit of your person being out of balance emotionally. They want to, I feel like this is going to spark that within them, but there's still that need to find that balance in order to truly manifest this. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. It's a card of Gemini again. Very deep, passionate. There is a lot of very strong chemistry here. Could be that the strength of this chemistry, this desire for one another triggered this recognition of the pains that they have from the past that have put them out of balance, having to deal with that. But it's an undeniable connection. To me, this speaks of a soulmate connection, definitely a deep soul connection with someone. It's the overlying energy, and that's exactly why they can't walk away. And it is also why I feel, Aquarius, you have enough love for them and for yourself to recognize that you might have to do this. I don't think you are going to have to do this. I think just the recognition and the willingness to love them from afar, if that's what it takes, is, I feel like, what brings in this shift and this movement and this. Wow. All right, like I said, this is where the energy is now. It could be different tomorrow or next week. But if this resonated for you, I hope that it helped. If you guys want to help me out, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, comment. You guys know the spiel. I appreciate any and all. And in any case, I truly enjoy spending this time with you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that I see you again. Until next time, sending you love and light.